Så har vi kommit fram till den andra pausen i World Series of Poker Europe, dag 2. Vi träffar legendaren Barry Greenstein som vi träffade i Las Vegas i somras. Hello again, Barry, and how is things today?
I'm doing okay. I was real short and I doubled up a couple times, so I've got back to my starting stack.
Which is how big now?
I have 34,000.
What's your feelings about this year's World Series of Poker Europe?
It's a nice tournament because even though the World Series of Poker in America is great because we get such a large turnout, we do get a more diverse turnout here because this is more centrally located for the poker players around the world. So I always like diversity, so I'm happy to be here.
It feels a bit chaotic from our side of here anyway. How does it feel to play?
It's fine. As long as you have a table to play on and a dealer and cards and chips, you're okay. And maybe the reason it feels chaotic for you is just because it's a little bit cramped. A lot of people here and a lot of people trying to cover it. And of course, whenever you have a tournament in Europe, you have people from so many different countries to cover all the different languages. When we have the tournament in the United States, it's mainly just Americans, or not necessarily Americans, but it's mainly English speaking. So you don't need so much overlap like you do at this event.
We had the fortune of having a really nice talk to you in Las Vegas. What have you done since the World Series of Poker?
Nothing much. I've just stayed home. I played some poker online. Actually, a big thing poker-wise was on PokerStars was the W Coupe, which is the biggest online series of tournaments. And it's kind of like the World Series. I cashed a bunch of times, but I didn't win anything. So it was disappointing. If I don't win something, I don't feel like I've accomplished my goal.
Speaking of goals, if you would rate 2009 so far, it's still a couple of months to go, but if you would rate 2000 as a poker year for Mr. Barry Greenstein, how would you rate it?
One of my worst years so far. Like I say, in tournaments, I normally rate things according to how many main events I win, and I don't think I've won any yet, which is pretty rare. Normally I win a couple during a year, and the cash games just aren't as good as they used to be because the economy's down, and also tournaments and online poker cut into the live cash games. So poker-wise, it really hasn't been much of a year for me so far.
How's the feeling in Vegas now? When we were there, the recessions struck it pretty hard, and the cash game rooms were pretty empty. Has it gone back to normal yet, or?
No, well, I don't live in Vegas. I just play there during the tournaments. But no, definitely, we still feel the effects of the economy, of the downturn in the economy, and we're hoping next year the laws will change, so at least it'll help us have a chance for a second poker boom, where people will be able to play online. It brings more players in, and those players spill over to the tournaments and the live games.
I assume you're going to play the EPT London after this?
That's actually an incorrect assumption, and it makes sense, but the reason I can't play it is PokerStars has a new television show coming up, and the filming for it is during the EPT London back in the United States. So I have to miss it. I think I'm going to play the high roller event and then fly back to the States, but I'll miss the main, the EPT London.
Okay, Barry, I'm looking forward to continue following you for the rest of this tournament and also the high roller, and good luck, and I hope to talk to you again real soon.
Well, I hope I'm around to talk to you.
Thanks, Barry.
Sure.